Hello everyone, my name is Opal and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a really amazing and special one because I'm in a collaboration. I, along with two other artists, have created dolls inspired by our favorite Halloween treats. I'm very excited to share more information about our collab, but for right now, let's get on with the video. I don't typically sketch out concepts for my dolls, but I thought it would be helpful in this case to know where I'm going when designing this character. The candy I chose was Twizzlers, and as you can see in my designs, all of them are asymmetrical, include spirals, and are slightly clownish, focusing mainly on the twist part of a Twizzler. Although none of my designs look like the final doll, I really did find them helpful during her construction. Today's victim is going to be Daria Roslyn from Rainbow High Series 3. As some of you may know from my Instagram, I'm a huge Rainbow High fan, and I'm super excited to use Daria as my second ever Series 3 repaint. And here she is out of the box. Daria has a beautiful new face mold and the new neck articulation, which allows for more movement. Here I just wanted to show a comparison of all the new face molds that we've seen from Rainbow High so far. You can really see how beautiful each one is and how far the line has come as a whole. To get started on the doll, first I have to dye her hair. Her hair is already a really pretty pinkish red color, but it's a bit too pink, so to fix that, I'm going to dye it scarlet with Rit Dye More. And I'm gonna go do that. Now that she has her new red hair, we can prep her for the face up. I start by removing her head so I can get access to her eyes. And using a screwdriver, I push up behind the eyes to pop them out.
Wow.
Now that her eyes are out, we can remove her face with 100% pure acetone. As per usual, I spray her twice with Mr. Super Clear and use Myuu Soft Pastel to give her a red splotchy blush. In this stage, I also brighten up her eyeshadow, and I tried to plan out her eyebrows. I'm not sure why, but I also used paint to paint her eyebrows when I didn't seal in the last layer of pastel, but you really don't have to paint during this stage. I struggled with her cheek spirals because I made one of them perfectly and could not make a symmetrical one to save my life. It took me 7 tries to just settle for one. I use pastels to add blush over her cheek spirals so they don't pop out so much. I paint on her lipstick and I spray her again with Mr. Super Clear. I knew from the start I wanted her eyelashes to be long and dramatic, sort of like Spinel from Steven Universe. There isn't much to say here besides I do a little here, a little there, it's really all over the place. To really solidify the Halloween theme, I paint on 2 little fangs. They sort of remind me of Monster High. Here I'm just trying to figure out details in her face. I want to see what works and what doesn't. paint I'm using here is Color Shift paint from Arteza, and it's really amazing. I've been putting this on my dolls recently, and it gives the eyeshadow a nice shimmer. And here's her face as of now. I've received a few questions about how I put the eyes back in after the face up, and it's not as hard as you might think. I use a hairdryer to heat up the eye socket about a minute each. This allows the eye socket to be nice and squishy without damaging any of the paint. I squeeze the doll's temples to widen the eye hole, and I push in the eye from outer corner to inner corner. Okay, her eyes look a little crazy, but to fix this, I use a screwdriver to rearrange her eyes so they look in the same direction. That's kind of important. Off camera, I changed her eyebrows and styled her hair, and the doll is done. Well, almost. Now we have to do her outfit. Off camera, I made her skirt. It's a two-toned pleated asymmetrical skirt that's long on one side and short on the other. I pair it with a shirt that I got from Haute Couture Atelier on Etsy and Poppy Rowan's boots. Although I changed out the boots later in the video. This isn't her final outfit though. In some of my earlier concepts, I gave her a cage skirt to go over her main skirt, which resembled a spider web. I changed that later to become chains. But I'm kind of feeling the spider web, so I'm gonna make that out of chains. Many doll artists know the struggle of a reroute and how tedious the process can be. This chain skirt was my reroute. The chain I had was so small I couldn't open and close a single loop to attach them, so I had to tie them all together with thread. This small length of chain took me about 40 minutes to measure, cut, and tie all together. About 2 hours later, I have the full side of the skirt done. To quickly go over her boots, I painted Poppy's boots black, but decided I didn't like them, so I swapped them out for Amaya's boots. Amaya's boots are already black and the silver lettering is really cool, but they're not perfect. To better match my doll, I painted the bottoms from pink to red. It's a simple paint job, but I know it'll be worth it in the end. I decided last minute I want to give her earrings, so I just make them using beads, the same chain, and a pin. They are pretty simple, but look really cool. And that's actually our last accessory, so now we can play dress up. And with that, our doll is done. Meet Rory Rouge. If she were a student at Rainbow High, she would definitely be an acting major, with a love for horror and comedy. She's a natural trickster, always playing pranks and starting rumors about her fellow classmates. She knows everything about anything, and her chaotic and scheming nature leaves her classmates worried because they never know who or where she'll strike next. What a fun collaboration! I had tons of fun! And on my second ever YouTube video! Like and subscribe if you liked Miss Rouge, and don't forget to check out my collaboration partners, links will be in the description. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Opalescent Custom Dolls, and we'll see you next time. Happy Halloween! Bye!